Last night I had a nightmare. I was dreaming of my mother, her beautiful blue eyes smiling at me as she read me a story. I don't remember which one. It didn't matter though because I was glad she was there. But then she closed the book and turned to look at me, her eyes watery and fear on her face. "Jessie, help me." I watched in horror as a cloaked figure approached from the shadows with a knife in hand. I didn't see the face but I knew who it was. "No. Stay back." I screamed as the figure stepped closer behind my mum. I tried to move but my body was frozen in place. The figure reached with her hand and forcibly grabbed my mom by her hair. "Jessie." My mom whimpered, tears rolling down freely now, her mouth slightly open as a sob threatened to escape. No traces of the tough and skilled hunter she was. She was helpless. "Don't touch her," I threatened, my jaw clenched at the effort as I tried to move. "Release her." I growled with rage. I wanted to lung and kill that figure, to protect my mom, but my body refused to move. I watched in horror as the cloaked figure raised her hand with a knife. "No. Please no. Stop." I begged, my voice pleading, but I was ignored purposely. The knife was held high, ready to strike. "Jessie." My mom mouthed my name. I couldn't hear. Panic surged through me as the figure brought her hand down. "No." And then I woke up in the arms of the Alpha. I was sweating and shaking. I pushed against his chest and cursed as I failed to escape his tight embrace. That dream was a reminder. Werewolves are cruel, untamed beasts. I can't let myself be blinded. I had a purpose in life, and that was to hunt them down, no matter who they are and what my feelings are. "I have a meeting. Emil will be here if you need anything. Just call him." He leaned to place a kiss on my lips, but I turned my face the other way. I didn't like his behavior. He was acting as if we were a happy couple, ignoring the fact I was chained to his bed. I saw him stiffen, but he did nothing more and left the room. I sighed in relief as the door closed. I've had enough of his presence, as calming as it was. It reminded me of my current failure, bound to a bed in a werewolf's territory. I was aware that escape should be at the top of my priorities. Killing the Alpha came after, but I didn't have the power or will. I was still weak, and so escaping seemed impossible. For now, all I can do is plan. Maybe it's for the best, considering most of my actions are out of pure impulsiveness and recklessness. My uncle taught me that impatience was the worst enemy, but I always dismissed that. I was teenager, therefore, impatience was one of my characteristics. My uncle taught me many things, but all I cared about was hunting werewolves, and so his lessons to life were just an offer in my eyes. But right now, rather than acting like a brat, I need to use my head. My weapons are gone. I was weak and chained. My only luck, if I could call it luck, was that the Alpha was my mate. Therefore he won't hurt me. Yeah, it's really hard to be happy about that. What else? What else? The door opened and snapped me out of my thoughts. The beta entered the room with a bowl of soup. He didn't look too happy, which made me smile. He noticed and grimaced. "Take that." He handed me the soup, roughly shoving it to my hands and managing to spill some on my lap. He did that on purpose. I know he did. I frowned and glared at him, but he only smirked. "Anything wrong, Hunter?" He spat the word hunter. "Oh, I'm not having this shit from a werewolf." I took some soup with the spoon and threw it on his face. "Not at all, a werewolf," I said venomously. He snarled and wiped his face. Next he grabbed my hair and forced me to look at him. "The only reason you're still alive is the Alpha. God knows why he's risking his position for a varmint like you," he yelled. "Well, I didn't ask for this, did I?" I narrowed my eyes at him. "Let go." I shoved him. He didn't budge but still let go of my hair. He turned to leave but stopped. "Be a good little mate, or else even the Alpha won't be able to protect you." With that, he left. "So how was your day?" I snorted. "How was my day? quite eventful with me chained to bed. 1. Mine was exhausting. The Alpha flopped next to me, his hand reaching to me immediately. I slapped them but gave up after a while. How are you? Feeling better? I stayed quiet, refusing to start a conversation. My parents want to meet you. What? I gaped, forgetting to keep silent. His parents? What the fuck? You can't let them. Why not? Was he stupid? I hope it's not contagious. I'm a fucking werewolf hunter, you shitface. Figure on your own why I can't meet them. He blinked at me, his eyes narrowed dangerously. Watch your mouth. I gulped at the gold that flashed in his eyes. Why couldn't I keep my mouth shut? Oh, I feel so weak, I announced dramatically. His mood changed at a moment. Are you okay? Shall I call the doctor? His worried eyes made my heart beat faster. No, I'm just exhausted. Okay then. He wrapped his hands around me. Go to sleep. How can I when he's so close? Oh shit, I said as I felt the need to throw up, but instead of vomit I threw up blood. I choked at the red metallic liquid. The Alpha jumped and braced me as my body convulsed again. Tears welled in my eyes at the pain I felt in my stomach. I whimpered helplessly. SHH, it's okay, everything's okay. It sounded like he was trying to convince himself more than comforting me. Hurts, I muttered before losing conscious.